Hey, it's Liam. Today is Sunday, October 16th. It is 9:30 at night, and I'm back home, and I'm in my armchair. It's so soft and comfy. I just want to melt into it. I'm so tired. I got home at 8:30 today, and I left Roanoke at 8. So I've been on the road for 12 and a half hours. I did stop for about a half an hour in Pennsylvania, and then another. It probably wasn't a half an hour in at the Palisades in New York. I ran into a little traffic around the capital of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I was driving on, and they said it was the Capital Beltway. I was using it as a detour to avoid downtown, and I was like, oh, this is the capital of Pennsylvania. I didn't know when I drove through it a couple days ago, and yeah, I still don't know. You can, whatever, hate me, Pennsylvania. I still don't know the name of your capital, and I drove through it. So I slowed down a little bit there. I took the Merritt Parkway again. I'm sounding like a broken record, but I was very glad that I was driving north or east, whatever, on it, because I had the sun setting in my mirrors, and the people coming the other way head towards New York City. Those poor people, I felt so bad for them. There were I saw a few accidents on the other way too, and I don't know why there weren't accidents on my side, because it was very very scary. A couple moments. There's no on-ramps. Like cars just come in. It's just chaos. Some tense moments, but I only got literally lost once, and that was in Connecticut, in Hartford, where it looks like the highway is splitting like this, but instead the highway is doing that. And the first thing you go on is not an interstate, they're State Route 5 or something like that. And I'm like, I don't want that. I'll stay on the interstate. But it was a connector between two interstates or something like that. Anyway, I had to drive through the center of Hartford to jump back on the highway. It's Sunday night, so there was no traffic. So there was traffic on the Mass Pike. I'm doing a traffic report. I'm gonna cut it out. But I don't know why the traffic on the Mass Pike was slow. No idea. When I got home, I got to about Shrewsbury, Massachusetts, and it started feeling familiar. And I could shut off the nav system, and I could kind of dim my dashboard and not fall asleep. I had Mountain Dew because I'm a grown up. It was too late to drink it, but I'm home now. I've got unpacking to do. The whole weekend is unpacked in my head already over the previous 12 hours driving. So I need to start thinking about work tomorrow instead. Fun. It's going to be busy at work for the next couple weeks. And then I can go to Florida after Thanksgiving, to Sarasota. The week after Thanksgiving, I'll be down there. So that'll be fun. That'll be a well-earned rest. I'm not driving. I'm not driving to Florida. That'd be insane. Not fly JetBlue. But it was nice to meet lots of people that I've kind of sort of met until now. There were a lot of people that I talked to all the time online that weren't able to come. Because of life, because of distance and stuff like that. But it was nice to meet people at Roanoke who I hadn't interacted with before, that I wouldn't have counted, as part of my normal online banter as online friends before, but now I do. That was nice. Obviously, met the whole crew, the guys, their team, and and their family too. It was all hands on deck. It was great to meet everybody. It was great. My Airbnb was great. It was just the right size for me. Had a lot of amenities that were probably for lady guests, not lady things. for guests, but just like little bits and bobs and doodads and details that I was just like, making a difference to me. And what else? It was Roanoke was wonderful. I mean, Go Fest was fun. The outdoors thing is not really my deal. Like, you could have gone and the little kids could have had bike races, or the little kids could have done like little strap kind of tight ropes that are like a foot off the ground, and there were axe log things. It was BMX demonstrations, and that was cool. Saw a little bit of that. There was a person on a tightrope between two towers, which I didn't understand, but it was cool. Like, you don't see it, like, you just see people looking up, and you look up and you see it. It was like a thing. There were concerts. There was a big amphitheater with concerts. There was a bandstand where bands were playing, local bands, I assume. There were lots of local vendors, including the guys with their coffee, doing their coffee vending thing. That you could do canoes in like these huge like pools that are the size of this room, inflatable pools that there were. You get in the canoe and put around in it. Not like bumper boats, but like, I don't know, canoes, or maybe they were kayaks, actually. They might have been kayaks instead. I noticed I wasn't really paying attention. That kind of outdoors stuff isn't really part of my repertoire, or even just like awareness kinds of stuff. But as for Roanoke itself, I thought it was a great place. Didn't know what to expect. You look at things on a map. You try to get everything's very flat on the map. It's not a very flat place in Roanoke. It's very hilly, big hilly, little hilly, mountainy. It was very nice. It was very pretty. I got to drive during the daytime out of Roanoke, and it was beautiful all morning driving in Virginia along the Shenandoah Valley. I'm 99% sure that's what it's called. It was all very pretty. It was pretty in ways that nowhere else was really pretty. Like, you go through almost the same valley in Pennsylvania, and it was just, The roads in Virginia out there were nice too. So, go highway department or something like that. Oh, I'm just losing my mind. I'm so tired. It's a good tired. Yeah. But I'm home now. I'm happy to be home. I'm still like trembling. Like, my first night down there when I was sleeping, it was like, if you ever go to the beach or like a wave pool at a water park or something, and you're like doing this all day long and you try to sleep and you still feel it. I felt like the truck was moving all night long as I was trying to sleep. So it's probably gonna happen again tonight. But I need to. I was gonna. When I got in, I was like, "Oh, look at the time! It's only 8:30. I could go for a run tonight." I'm not freaking going for a run tonight. I'm totally wiped out. I still have the pinch in my neck. Hopefully that gets better and not worse during the next week. But it's almost 9 minutes now, so thank you for putting up with the final part. I don't know, part 17 of my 3-part video of my trip to Roanoke. So thank you for watching. This has been Liam from Bay Stated.